Rob Portman has made a lot of the endorsements that he's received from both Turnout police and Teamsters.
And others.
They've traditionally been Democratic organizations, for the Democratic candidate now, at least the Teamsters. Where is the discontent there? Why would they go for him and you're against him?
You have to ask those unions. The unions are acting independently, which is their right on behalf of their membership to endorse who they choose to endorse. But we're here today in solidarity with over 600,000 workers that we represent. So by far, the lion's share of the workers represented in the state of Ohio by a trade union. It's very clear that the support that we're having, and when I travel the state and I'm meeting with the local union leaders, whether it's in the building trades or the manufacturing sector, transportation trades, communication trades, the public sector, their support is with Ted Strickland because Ted Strickland has been with us while in Congress and while in governor and as a private citizen. He was down there at the State House with us on the front lines of Senate Bill 5. And Rob Portman, on all the issues that matter most, are not with us. So you'd have to ask those couple of unions that aren't where we're at on that, what their reasoning is.
Do you read into that any defection of labor support, any growing discontent with Strickland, the Democratic agenda, that the Teamsters, the FOP, the mine workers, operating engineers would go with Portman?
No, I'm not picking that up in the state of Ohio. And some of these decisions are decisions that may or may not be actually being initiated in the state of Ohio with the leadership. You have to ask them that. What I can tell you is that when I travel the state, and as every day goes by, and Rob Portman is standing in support with Donald Trump, our endorsement and the belief of our membership that we made the right decision after carefully studying the facts is the right one. And there's so many issues. You've got a handout on all the issues, that actually mean jobs and wages and working conditions that Rob Portman's not been there for us.
No.
And an election year conversion on maybe saying that he'll oppose TPP is not good enough. Yes.
Now, it seems that one of the main reasons that a couple of these unions have supported Portman is over the issue of pensions. Can you talk about that, and where do you think Rob Portman is on the issue of pensions?
Well, it's true that there's some pension problems with a couple of the unions who've endorsed, and I suspect that as a sitting senator, both Senator Portman and Senator Brown are looking into those issues. Again, you'd have to ask those unions directly.
Well, I mean, what do you guys think about where Rob Portman stands on the issue of pensions?
Here's what I know. Republicans have the majority in the House and Senate, and they haven't got these pension bills fixed yet. Haven't even got them out of committee.
Specifically, what would you like to see? I mean, what would benefit unions in this?
Well, pension law, I mean, let's face it, the Pension Benefit Guarantee Corporation and Assistant Director Caldwell knows all too well about pensions going belly up. So pensions and retirement security is a real problem in this country. And as the trade union movement has lost some of its share in membership, it's become even more and more difficult for Americans and Ohioans to have retirement security and a defined pension plan. So, we encourage all elected officials to do what they can to shore up the pension plans, whether it's a single employer plan, a multi-employer plan, Taft-Hartley funded plans. And it's a real crisis that's here. And so legislators are having to address it. So I know Senator Brown and Senator Portman are both looking into it.
Do you think labor will turn out more for Governor Strickland this time than they did in 2010?
What I can tell you is what I'm feeling on the ground. What I'm feeling on the ground is a surge of activism, a surge of mobilization, and it's generated because of the presidential race, and it's generated because of the Senate race. That's what I hear, that's what I see, and that's what I feel. So I think we're going to have a very motivated electorate, and I think organized labor, those we represent, those that are not in a union but live in our communities, that we come in contact with, are ready to go out there and make their voice heard this November. So I believe it's going to be a large turnout.
Will you be running any TV commercials on behalf of Strickland?
The Ohio AFL-CIO will be putting the lion's share of its resources into our field mobilization. That's the walks, the phones, the worksite leafleting, and the direct mail. It's most likely that there'll be some digital ads and maybe even some other paid advertisement that we're involved in. But my job is to make sure that we carefully study the issues, then we do the compare and the contrast, and we get that information out one worker at a time in the 4 manners that I spoke of. And when we do that, it moves the dial. So you'll see that as we continue to have these conversations about these issues that we think are most important to working families, you'll see that they trust us as messengers because we only have one thing, one purpose in mind, one goal and one objective. And that's to elect people that will have the back of working people. Anything else? Thank you all.